we're going live of this EQ tournament match. Team USA versus Team Envy. Very nice hit coming out from the infected side. Getting a lot of spit damage on Bravo.
Don't shoot that cop. Reloading.
Zen is Prodigy, and they're still here.
I'm on my way back in.
We got a 2-cap in the back with the Jockey and the Hunter. Jockey taking him off, and he gets a Def Jock! Phenomenal play by that Jockey and Infected.
Reloading.
Ready this early into the game.
I'm missing all the action.
And it looks like somebody... Oh.
Alright. Lust is dead.
That'll keep you for a bit.
If you recall, the survivors were here pretty much unscathed in the previous round. I guess it could be argued that the restart was not necessarily beneficial for them, but... Oh, Hunter comes out, lands on Rochelle, Charger goes in, gets a couple punches on her while the Boomer... Pretty much just a dog pile on Rochelle is pretty much how it goes down. Everybody wants to pick on Swib.
I think Team USA's morale has been been dealt a big blow with this restart.
It was not necessarily the restart. They started falling apart when they were sitting there waiting. It was like I said, they got divas on their team. They argue, they bicker, and then somebody leaves, and then 3 people leave, and they all come back, and suddenly none of them are in the mindset they should be. Hunter comes in, gets dead stopped and skeeted. Jockey lands for a second on Rochelle, and Smoker lands for a second on Coach. Not a lot of damage going on. All the survivors are gonna be slow for this tank if they get hit by a rock or a punch or stand and spit for a couple seconds. No bueno. This tank in the hands of Makina is just trying to push this forklift in, but the survivors seem to be pushing into the warehouse. Except... Yep. Charger goes in for a charge, doesn't land anything. Tank has the survivors separated, 2 inside, 1 outside. He's on his second pass, but yeah, he's got... Coach is in trouble out here. Hoarded, sitting next to a forklift. Charger chasing him. Uh-huh. It was not good. And the other 2 survivors seem to be just pushing for distance. They're on the highway, heading towards the safe room. Rochelle gets smoked back. Hansuki gets skeeted as the Hunter, and the tank closes the distance on Rochelle. Oh.
Very reckless and sloppy play by survivors.
Yeah, it looks like they just kind of YOLO'd it. I think it's like typical default strategy when somebody dies. They start bickering and they just decide they're gonna rush. And it looks like Swib is gonna fucking do big things and just fight this tank solo. Boomer and Smoker and a tank all going for Swib.
I believe in Swib.
Oh.
No, I don't.
You jinxed it. Bravo! Surprisingly, Bravo made it to the safe room.
And where are you guys?
And for all the viewers watching, the add-on skins that I have are all Resident Evil characters. In case you are wondering.
Apparently, survivors are in a good mood.
Doing a very good job once he became a zombie, now was he?
True, he was a zombie, but he was also our only pilot.
Yeah,
Man, that was some shit. The pilot becoming a zombie right before our eyes.
Somebody needs to get them some Midol.
Anyone know where we are?
For those cramps.
Sandy vaginas. I mean, I'm pretty sure the only one who's not upset right now is Dill. He's probably just YOLOing. But
And here we're going live on the second half of the first round of Carried Off in EQ 20.
oh yeah, NV playing Survivor. We got a boomer set up here on the roof, waiting to drop something in on the survivors as they commit. 2 boom in the back. Spit goes down at the entrance, getting a little bit of damage. 18. Survivor's just standing on the hood of the oven. Nick is pushing ahead while his teammates are boomed in the back, dealing with Common. If there was any justice, there would be a death jockey right now.
If there was any justice.
Yeah, there's no justice, but I'm saying if there was. On the off chance.
Kind of a karma jockey.
Karma
Dude.
jockey is, that's what I'm saying, bro. Karma jockey.
Theoretically
And Hunter-
speaking, that is.
Hunter lands for, like, nothing. Another double boom. And a little bit of spit. Not too much damage coming out. Envy's in a good spot right now. Assuming they can make it across the bridge without a karma jockey, then is Nick going to get this tank up? Apparently.
Hits coming up, and Makina's by himself in the front.
Pull trying to go out in the back, gets shut down immediately. Jockey also gets shut down, and Spitter is in the water. Hunter lands for something, but yeah, Spitter was way out of play there.
Looks like they were going for a last second pullback into a Def Shock.
Yeah, I think they waited a little too long. Just that tongue fell a little too short. It would have been a good pull. And this is pushing in this forklift, positioning it where he wants it, and climbing onto the roof.
Very similar play to Team Envy's tank play from last before we started.
Yeah, and Smoker got a couple smokes on Nick. And the tank seems to be pushing the forklift in a little bit with the Horde, trying to keep the survivors from pushing forward.
They seem to be taking tank back a bit.
Yeah, they've basically got nowhere to go. They can go back, but they can't go forward because of that forklift. It's just too risky. So it looks like they're taking it back across the bridge.
Do you know if these cars are static or are they punchable?
Oh my god, I cannot believe that.
Charger got robbed.
Yeah, Bravo went for a death charge and almost got it, but the last second clear put Nick on the ledge instead. Smoker pulls Ellis up front, and all these cars appear to be not hittable, because that tank just walked right by. Yeah, he's got no hittables right here. He goes for a 1-punch on Rochelle. He gets a double punch on Nick and Coach.
What a beautiful curve rock.
Yeah, that was nice. A double charge.
And he gets
on
launched
Coach and Nick.
off.
Oh my god. This
There
is
he
gorgeous.
goes
Oh my god.
into
That's
the
death
boat.
punch.
Swib is putting his A game on, like, seriously, like, what? Swib tank. Coach is dead. Rochelle and Ellis are gonna run for points. This looks oddly similar to what we just saw. Does this demonstrate that these teams don't necessarily know the map that well? Or that it's just really bad luck day?
I would have to go with really bad luck day. Bad choice.
Yeah, survivors are pushing forward into the warehouse. Charger misses. Hunter lands on Ellis, gets cleared. Gets punched three times? And now they're separated.
Swib taking out that door, showing his frustration against doors.
Well, everybody hates doors.
I agree.
And Ellis gets cornered, but Rochelle is continuing to run. Might actually make the save for him if she can ace this this hit.
She has a smoker on her.
Yep, it's always a smoker.
The scumbag smoke. I mean, if you don't hate doors, you're just a communist.
And it looks...
If you don't hate doors, you hate smokers, that's for sure.
It looks like somehow... It looks like somehow the Team USA has eked out a win for Map 1 despite the horrible way it played out. We got ourselves a 71-point game.
I'm quite surprised that this turn of events have elapsed in front of me.
So what's wrong with your computer? Why is it slow?
Oh, it's just old. It's very, like, the parts used to make it were good, like 2 or 3 years ago, but it's just slow.
Yeah, I just ordered parts for my new system, so I was like,
Yeah, I was thinking of getting a new one.
I just spent $350. Case, power supply, motherboard, RAM, CPU, and video card.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it was. It was a little bit of budgeting on the video card. I managed to get an open box GTX 650 Ti Boost for like $110. So it was a pretty good buy. A nice gaming computer for under $400. It's unusual. Of course, fuck me, right? I order it on a fucking Friday, and it doesn't come until Monday, even though I paid for overnight shipping. And we're going live!
I got these pills.
Quick,
It's
ready
gonna
up.
be Team USA is playing Survivor again. Nothing much landing except for a pound. Spit gets kind of spat, and yeah, no, nothing. Apparently Team USA decided to put their try-hard panties back on. So that's good. We might actually see a game yet. Pushing through under the bridge, about ready to go into this gas station. We should see another hit coming in here. So I don't think the Infected have exactly what they want from inside here. They got a boomer. I don't know if they got a spitter. I need my spec HUD. I doubt it. Yep, I got my spec HUD, and as I suspected, no spitter. So this is going to be an outside hit. Nope. Inside hit. Outside hit? Outside the door? I'm so confused! Rochelle pushes through. Double boom landing on the front on Ellis and Rochelle, while the charger lands in the back on Nick. Pull going out on the front on Ellis and getting a few ticks of damage. Looking at almost 50 damage. Yeah, right around 50 damage for the Infected. I mean, they're not doing a lot of chip, but some chip is better than none. If they can do work with this tank.
This area littered with forklifts.
Yeah, this is a no bueno kind of area for. There's a lot of spawns. There's a lot of separation because of all the little lines and stuff like that. So, and then the railing. There's a lot of pull downs. Charger going for a charge in the back on Coach, missing. But yeah, there's a railing that they have to walk across, and it's not unlike the jockey landing in the front on Ellis. I can't even think of the reference here. I'm like, I know that this railing reminds me of something, but I can't think of it. Boomer from the bottom gets a boom on 2, Ellis and Rochelle. We got some Infected up front, but there's only 2 of them, Hunter and Tank, in the hands of Hansuki. A lot of horror in the front. Survivors are going to run back. Charge is going to try and cut him off and get leveled. Smoker goes down. And Hunter's going for a DP. And where is this tank? Tank pushing some cars in from the other side. It looks like he anticipated that they were going to back up. Now he's going for the roof. Be interesting to see how they play this. Hey Zen, remember when I had a co-caster? Tank looked like he was gonna commit there, but the boom came a little late. I think the boom was supposed to be a little earlier. Pops a car up in the air. Hunter, goodbye. I think that was like supposed to be a commit. This tank was gonna commit and he didn't commit. I'm so confused. He's only got 15% rage, pushing in on Ellis, but
Going for his car.
right? Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. Lust manages to catch a car while he's jockeying. Unfortunate turn of events.
This might mark the end for Lust again, dying first, second round in a row.
That is unfortunate. That was just a slow clear on that jockey. It shouldn't have happened, but Tank capitalized on it. Now he's just hitting the car, trying to... Oh, lands on Dill with the car. Now Rochelle gets pounced, and it looks like Ellis, the only one left standing, is probably either gonna run for points or just die. Nope, get jockey.
Very well played by Infected.
Mm-hmm. There was too much separation because they didn't clear that jockey nearly fast enough. Tank ran in,
Shit, man.
like they dodged a charger, and then Tank ran in, and just the jockey was on way too long. And it just fucked their whole thing up.
Colors, where do you think they should have played instead of this area? Would there be anywhere else that would be less of danger, or was that their best option?
I mean... Like, I don't think that they made a tactical mistake. I mean, like, it was a good idea. I think that they were thinking they could juke him around the bus. The problem is that the Infected capitalized on that jockey. Like, they didn't clear it fast enough, so they were able to capitalize. Just like if you could get a pull on a car, you know what I mean? Once you get that first survivor down, you drop the odds of them surviving significantly. What are your chances then? You either run for points, or somehow manage to ace the tank if he's low enough. But that was a 4K tank after one guy was already dead. It was just no bueno. They separated, they fell apart. Jockey goes in for a little bit of damage on Ellis. Is still in the safe room. Survivors haven't left yet.
Unfortunately for that jockey, he got stuck on a doorway. If he was able to pull it out, the hunter would have got cover for that jockey.
Swift Charger's a little bit chipped. He was running up to the safe room. Survivors are finally leaving the safe room now. Hunter goes in, lands on Ellis. Spit goes down. Charger lands a single slam on Nick. A little bit of damage going out. Something in the area. 40 damage. Not too bad.
I think it was about equal damage to the first half, first hit.
Yeah, everything, like, I'm expecting we're probably going to see about the same. Like, barring any huge mistakes by Envy, they should be in a pretty good position when they get to the 10. You know what I mean? This, basically every game comes down to, you know, who makes the mistake and who capitalizes on it. So, it looks like Envy, did they spot? Oh, they spotted a melee, so they decided not to go in yet. Yeah, Hunter and Jockey both get insta-shutdown. Spitter gets shut down before a spit even goes out, it looks like, and Smoker is the last one to die. So, a 2-2 in Team USA's future. And the survivors are just going to push into this warehouse. This really, really messy needs to be forklifted back into shape.
Order.
Yeah, it's definitely in disarray. If this is my warehouse, I'd be pissed.
Well, to the warehouse defense, there was a zombie apocalypse that just happened, so...
It looks like a tank has been playing with them like they're Lego blocks. Boomer goes in and gets a double or triple boom. Hunter goes in, lands a great pounce, followed by a spit and a charge.
What
Two
a
survivors
brutal
boomed
hit.
in spit. There is so much damage going out. Oh my fucking god. That was dumb damage.
That was
triple boom, and then a pounce, and then a charge spit, and then a survivor standing and spit next to the charge survivor and spit. That was just perfect.
about 3 survivors standing in spit for at least 5 seconds. I like to call that survivor soup.
Oh, I like it. I like it. It's got like alphabet soup, but with survivors.
Exactly. You get it.
I like that. I like alphabet soup. Lusty is the tank. Jockey and Smoke are getting shut down. Boomer getting 1 boom on Rochelle. And it looks like the tank and the survivors are playing in the office space. Survivors opting to push forward into this horde and try and fight this tank. It seems to be working out so far. They're managing to do some chip. Lust is fully committed, getting scout chip and getting shot with pistols, and he's got about 1,200 left with 1 down on Nick. This is not looking good. They need a tri-cap, and they need it fast. And that charger already missed his... Yeah, tank's dead. It looks like he wasn't expecting it. It looks like he spawned, and they pushed him with just 2 survivors, and it just didn't work out.
And his tank died on the table. Looked like he had a hard day at the office.
Ah, tank just passed out. He's just like, I can't do my taxes anymore.
Jockey!
Love it when the affected fall into funny positions like that.
That's if they didn't do that ever, I would not have a reason to take screenshots.
Exactly.
I got 400 screenshots, and pretty much all of them are the tank dying in funny ways. Smoke goes out on Coach in the back at the same time that a jockey goes out on the opposite side of the wall on Rochelle. The Smoke are getting so much damage, but there's not much bonus to protect at this point. The survivors are just limping, but...
My favorite screenshots are of common infected getting killed, and then they fall into a seated position and they look like they're just chilling.
Right? They're just like, I just took a hit, I'm done.
Exactly. And we have
And
an
the
event.
survivors, yeah, the survivors just activated the event. Jockey in the back on Nick. 1 health on Nick right now. Just got jockeyed and saved by his team. And he goes down to his, looks like friendly fire. Anyways, Deck skeets Bravo. Boomer gets a boom on Ellis. And Zen Digital is sending me messages.
Reloading!
Hey, look out!
No, I will not have sex with you, Zen. I need a cigarette. Anyways, the survivors are pushing through this event. They're in pretty bad shape, but if they keep up, I mean, they're really almost to the end.
About 70% through, almost 80%.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty much shut down. Smoker got a couple ticks of damage on Rochelle. Jockey got a couple ticks of damage on Coat. But, I mean, assuming they can make it through this, they should be fine. There's maybe... Where the hell is the safe room? Oh, there it is. Okay, there's maybe 1 more hit. So... it'll be this last-ditch attempt to get a kill, a wipe, and in-cap something on the infected, but it looks like Envy is going to make it to the safe room. Charge going in on Rochelle. She's in-cap. 3 survivors in-cap. 4th survivor sitting in the safe room. Jockey gets him. A last-second wipe at the safe room door on Envy at the hands of Team USA. Hilarious. Did not expect that. 10 out of 10. Would watch it again. Can I get an instant replay? Anybody? That was hilarious. I'm so alone. Hey Zen, I got a Bills hat today. It's a true story. Just because you don't play TF2 doesn't mean you can't appreciate my success. And here we are on... What map are we on? 3?
That is correct.
Alright, good. That was just pulling a number out of my ass, so it could have gone worse. And I'm smoking a cigarette, my bowl is packed, the survivors are in the safe room. Envy has taken the lead, so they are going to play Survivor round first. And this map is torturous. Lots and lots of small places to get spit charged. So... And actually there's a room. There's a room where they usually fight the tank up here. It's got these, like, 2 big gas tank thingies. They look like they should be on the back of a truck, but they're just sitting there. Oh, well, either way. I'm way ahead of everybody. And I'm all alone.
Forget that I have to ready up.
That was hilarious. I didn't even know you had to ready up. I was like, what? And Dildo is going to become the tank. It's a 69% tank. You usually see... Oh, well. I was about to say. And, Jockey, Hunter, and Spitter dogpile onto Rochelle, who is being played by the cuddly yet ferocious Deck. Took something like 35?
Deck is cuddly?
Deck is cuddly.
Okay.
And ferocious.
Let the record state that Colors believes Deck is cuddly.
Yes, let the record show that he is cuddly. As declared by me. And Hunter Jockey goes in. Jockey lands on Nick. Hunter lands for a second. Oh!
Beautiful charge spit. Right after the Jockey clear.
Yeah, that was no bueno. They took a fair bit of damage there. And they're just gonna push forward into this upstairs area. And there's a potential for some death charges coming up, so hopefully the Team USA will get a charger. Oh, they do, in the hands of Dildo. So there's a potential for some death charges. It'd be fun to see some death charges.
Looks like they have a charger. Will they...
Hunter lands on Rochelle for a second. Jockey goes in on Nick, and then a death charge lands on Deck himself. The cuddly Deck is now in Davy Jones's locker.
Very nice reference.
So there
well played,
is
Glenn. Well played.
Well played, well played. So the Team
puts
USA
on shades.
they get that death charge that they desperately needed at this point to slow down Envy's progress. And a double boom goes out. And these survivors are going to have to fight this tank with just 3 of them. And I don't see that happening, so I'm guessing it's going to be a wipe. Hunter lands for a second. Jockey gets dead stop. And Spit goes down, as long with the double boom, but... Yeah. They're just fighting Horde and trying to decide how they're going to kill the tank.
Will we see another death charge? Is it possible?
Anything is possible. I mean... I want to see a triple death charge. I mean, if they could just wipe the survivors here, that would be hilarious. Anything that funny. Yeah, indeed. He wants it. He wants it. Is the smoke going to help him?
I think we will see another death charge. I feel it.
It looks like they're prepping for a death charge, so I want to see another death charge. Let's do this. I'm calling death charge Kimchi.
I'm calling whoever's the guy in the back.
Makina?
Yes.
All right. We got one for Kimchi, one for Makina. Could be no death charges at all, but I have a good feeling about this.
Who's your bet plan? And Makina on the opposite side, right next to the... I don't think it's a good spot.
I'm thinking Makina too, just because he's in back.
He's a very precarious player. And one... Oh, I thought that was a deep water.
Oh, they push past the choke. Charger goes for a charge on Coach, misses it. Smoker and Hunter both get shut down. Double boom goes out. Horde, but again, the survivors are going to walk away. I mean, at this point, they're basically just waiting for this tank to spawn. And it should be soonish.
And you are correct, sir.
Dildo takes control of the tank, spawns right in front of the survivors, and stops their progress. Yep, they're not getting by him. landing one punch each and a double boom. Ah! Nick
That
just got
mid-air
an
smoker pull.
yeah, dude, he just got an express elevator to the second floor.
In a tank pushing him up, elevating him.
Wow.
That was pretty good.
Pushed him right in the window, giving him all that distance.
It looks like Ellis got friggin'
He got like an
Pounced-
extra 2 distance.
he got pounced up there, and Hansuki just jumped out the window, just said fuck it.
Get him up! Oh, shit, help! Get him up!
They got a bit of distance.
And as the
So-
sign says on the graffiti says on the wall, none of you will survive.
That is especially true for Lust if the pattern holds.
Ha!
If anybody's getting death charge, it's going to be Lust. It seems like every time something goes wrong, they hang him out to dry. They're just like, Lust, you're going to die. And then they just fucking let him die.
Lust seems to be getting the short end of the stick this game.
Mm-hmm. It seems like Team
Seems like a
USA
streak
is...
of bad luck.
I don't think it's bad luck. I think they're trolling him. Just letting him die. Spit goes down in the door. Hunter gets chipped to shit. Trying to, make a little bit of a distraction, I guess. Dogpile on Ellis, but the spitter gets M2'd. Not a lot of damage going out. Boom goes in on Ellis. So, one survivor boom. Dildo is just chilling, waiting for the spit to,
Boomer dying last. If EQ is like Pro Mod, you should have a spitter and 3 cap next. Am I correct?
You are correct.
Thank you very much.
Well, assuming that... Because it doesn't always work. But they should.
Reloading. Reload.
We have a spitter, hunter, jockey, and I cannot see the 4th spawn.
Really need to get a bind for Spec Hood. I'm just too lazy. Survivor's pushing into the room with the tanky thingies. And, interesting choke point here. They got a charger with a spitter, so this could go bad if they get a... Oh, wait, no, they're holding for this death charge. It appears that there is going to be a Karma Charger in Team USA's future. Rip Lust.
Spit coming!
Ooh,
Spit goes down in the doorway.
This is not good. Now they only have
Yeah.
a hunter who could set up the charger, or maybe a solo charge.
He might...
Spit delay, very nice. Maybe you get a
Survivors are
smoker.
fucking scared. they are scared. Ellis is kind of half pushing up the stairs. Coach following him.
This is not good. Uh-oh.
Boom going in on 2 survivors.
And
They're
they're
gonna push
retreating.
back inside. 3 survivors.
This might just give them the delay they need to get that smoker.
Yeah, I mean, all they're doing is buying time at this point. They could potentially just keep sacking things at the door. If the survivors are going to
Another
be
jockey.
skittish.
Oh, jockey gets
Jockey goes
baited.
in, gets M2'd. Hunter jumps in the water.
Oh.
Charger goes in on Ellis. No death charge.
Reloading.
That
Hey,
was-
USA wins. USA! USA!
The infected, they waited so long and they eventually got baited with anticipation, I guess. Survivors deciding they're not going to take the event out there, they're going to take it back inside.
Very smart play by survivors.
Then again, we might see a death charge yet.
Yeah,
That
that's
is very
true.
true.
By not moving forward, they're basically putting themselves in a position where they can get a death charge all over again. Spit and a Hunter both get shut down. Boom goes in on Rochelle, and there's just a single smoker who's apparently going to wait for a charger up at the top. So yeah, we're seeing some strats coming out here. Like they obviously know what they should be doing, what they shouldn't be doing. It looks like Envy just doesn't care. Just balls to the wall over there. Team USA bringing out the pro strats.
Team USA playing very smart, learning from mistakes of others.
Hey, I'm reloading.
And it looks like, yeah, they're gonna push up here, and the infected are not gonna have their spawns for the first death charge
Or
attempt.
are they?
Reloading.
We have
Well,
a
for the
smoker
first-
charger right here.
For the first attempt, they didn't have nothing.
Will we see a depth charge? It's still very possible.
Two Boom goes out on Nick and Rochelle. Charger and Smoker both spawn. Looks like they have a... Oh!
Very poorly
Two-
coordinated.
Two death charges. Neither one of them... I think that they decided they were going to go, but there was nobody really to pull.
I think the charger could have had it if he just went in the second as smoke landed and just
That's-
charged.
Might have been just bad timing, probably.
Gotta reload.
I think he lost. He stopped believing in his teammates.
he
always-
lost it.
You always gotta believe. Second you stop believing is when you lose.
Hunter going for a DP here on the roof. Smoker gets a pull on... Ooh. Smoker got a momentary pull on Coach, and Hunter landed on Rochelle, but still, the survivors are in good shape with their health bonus. So far, they've been playing it smart, taking it slow. It looks like they finally got their team dynamic, like, cohesive. And it's gonna benefit them, I think. As long as they don't fall apart in the tank, everything should be fine.
Reloading.
Still, second half of the map left to play with 3 survivors with almost full health and Bravo with bleeding out health.
Oh, charge lands barely on Bravo with some spit goes down on Bravo. Looks like he's going to be... Yeah, lost a bit of his bonus there, but at least we decided who the tampon is. And the tank spawns in the hand of Deck. Boom goes out on 2 survivors, Nick and Rochelle. And this tank... Give me the tank, give me the tank. There we go. Deck is getting a car, moving it into position. Kind of.
Seems to be a wedge underneath the truck. And that scout putting in work.
Alright, he's got his where he wants it. And he's going to get the alarm car and move that into place. Looks like they're going to hedge their bets on these hittables and just...
Gotta go big or go home.
They really need this wipe. The survivors making it in with a bonus like this, or a bonus similar to this, is just unacceptable at this point.
Reloading.
And it seems
And the
that they're
survivors... Yeah, the
pushing
survivors
past
changed
the
their
car.
mind. Oh yeah.
Hex could be losing first pass at this point.
Yep. He's going to have to commit soon, just probably with his next hit.
I think they're trying. They're deciding. Yeah, they decided they want to take him in the park. Getting an early punch on Ellis. Hunter dancing around.
Very nice Boomer. Patience.
Oh, that's a wipe. That's so unfortunate.
Very low. And he is done.
Damn.
That recovery.
I was really thinking that was going to be a bad news kind of situation. Survivors lost a lot of their bonus.
Swib still got a nice health bonus though.
Oh, that was just double punches all day long with that boom.
I owe you one.
Initially, what happened was that Boomer was spawning to get the boom, but then the tank punched one of the survivors away from him. Just the Boomer patient enough to wait for the tank to wind him back towards him.
Smoker going for the pull-off on the bridge, but he got the pull too late. Ended up pinning Ellis against the railing, and the survivors are just going to keep pushing.
And with Swib with the permanent help.
That was about where they came out right there in that building. That was where Hansuki had died, and the other side of that semi is where Ellis got pounced. So this is where NV got wiped, and a double charge goes in. So along with the spit, Coach taking a bit of damage, losing some of his bleed, and now slow. They don't have any pills to give him at the moment.
Going as fast as I can, man.
But they are at the safe room. I think they are home free for this round.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a pretty good bonus. Yeah. 216? If I can do maths, I'm gonna go with 216 bonus. Putting the survivors, or putting Team USA a little under 300 points ahead.
We are the best. USA! USA!
It is. It is unusual. It's a nice close game. Neither team is just taking it and run with it yet.
But with about only 300 points different, it's still anyone's game.
Yeah, I mean, really, this all comes down to the mistakes again. It's so close. If they drop the ball, it could go bad quick. And this first hit is just, it would look worse with a spitter, but it's still pretty bad.
I have the urge to tell Swib to ready up after he told me to ready up last time, but I'm not going to.
Right? Hey, Swib, ready the fuck up, nerd.
Swib's quite the character.
I told him to ready up. Gotta keep Swib in line. Tell him what's what.
I actually played on his team once during his tournament.
Did you get a boner that wouldn't go away?
No.
Oh. Well, that happened to me. I thought I was the only one. Apparently I am.
That seems like a pretty special case.
It could have been the Viagra tablets I crushed into my Mountain
Well,
Dew.
that would certainly explain it.
Pills.
Survivor's pushing out of the safe room now.
First
Looks like
hit.
it's gonna be another late tank.
Ooh, Charger getting blown apart. Going to have to disagree with the Charger leading.
I think he had a plan. There was a plan there, and it just didn't. It wasn't executed properly.
Okay, who didn't believe?
Somebody definitely didn't believe. Hunter's just going for asshole scratching. Deck getting 24 points worth of scratches.
I think that's a pretty good hit for him.
Right? Deck carrying the team, putting it on his back, and just walking away with it.
I think the Smoker stopped believing, and he let the Charger go by himself and get destroyed. Another Charger solo lead.
So another Charger with a plan, but it looks like
Ooh,
It just-
Boomer, the proxy.
two survivors boomed. Smoker is going upstairs because there is a pullback into a hole somewhere. But I'm lost! I don't know where I am! God damn it, I knew I should have played this map more than once. Alright. Looks like Rochelle getting dogpiled in the front. Charger,
is-
Spitter, Smoker, no bueno.
That's
Swib
brutal.
losing a lot of health.
Very nice quick pull charge spit. Hunter cover. Very well played. Hit by Beckett.
We call that a Cincinnati dogpile.
Do you
Rochelle
really?
just got gangbanged. No, I just made that shit up, but it sounds good, right?
Yeah, I thought you were legit.
You
for a
had me
second.
going.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Is that really what it's called?
I was gonna say we call it New York gangbang.
Right? I'll have to tell you what a Brooklyn abortion is sometime.
What a nice two cap.
Yep, a Hunter Jockey landing for a little bit of damage, and then another Boomer. Boomer, all day long getting boomed, these survivors, inside this little ass space. There's just no way to avoid it.
I thought you were gonna sing for a second.
Right?
Boomer, all day long.
Boomers and kittens and spitters with mittens.
What? Okay, we have Spitter, Hunter, Jockey, Smoker for this next hill. Let's see what will they do. Ooh, and we got a...
There was a bit of damage there. Seems pretty consistent that they hit, they get, you know, a little bit of damage, and it's just whittling away at this health bonus.
I agree.
Dildo has got, or not Dildo, fucking Swib has got just a sliver of health left. That's like 18 permanent health or something,
With 70 temp health.
right? I don't have like fancy HUDs. I use the default HUD, so I don't know. All I know is he just lost it to 2 charger punches, so I must have been right on the money.
And Dildo is not in a good spot. Very close to a ledge where there's a tank up.
Fortunately, the charger went for the punches on Rochelle, because that could have been bad. That would have been
Where
a
is
death
this
charge
tank?
if they had just coordinated. It's coming up. He should spawn. Oh. Again, I predicted the tank in the hands of Kimchi.
Very
Upstairs.
interesting environment here. Never seen a tank in this kind of environment.
I saw a set of pills. I saw a set of pills.
This kind of reminds me of the interiors tank on Left 4 Dead 1 on No Mercy on the rooftop after the elevator ride.
Yes, I've seen this tank, that tank twice, ever. But I've never seen this tank.
It could go good or it could go bad. As it just seems, that's such a vague thing to say, but it's so true. Like, if this tank could get multis, then it's no bueno.
It looks like he's stuck in the sky.
I thought that
This
was
is very nice
patched.
charger cover right there.
These arms on this tank, first cornering Ellis, then getting his punches on Rochelle, got 2,500 health left. This could be a wipe if this tank... Yup, he's not missing his punches. This is not good.
Kimchi, quite the long arm.
Uh-huh. Everybody just got long-armed in that room. None of them were expecting it.
Hitting the survivors with his fingertips only.
Indeed.
Like, the tank just...
That wasn't even his fingertips. That was the wind from him swinging his arm that knocked him over.
Definitely.
It's like when Superman, like, freezes things with his breath.
Yes,
I don't know.
one of Superman's most underrated techniques. I agree.
Man,
Very
I
few
need
people
to
know
smoke
of
some
that.
more weed. That he can freeze things with his breath?
Yeah. I don't think everyone knows about that.
You know, I just saw X-Men Days of Future Past, which has nothing to do with this cast. Boomer goes in on Rochelle. Hunter gets shut the fuck down, but Charger dog piles with the smoker on Kimchi.
Shut the fuck down. Okay.
That was no bueno. But yeah, I saw X-Men Days of Future Past, and it was pretty good.
I haven't seen it yet. If you talk about it, I will stop the stream. And you'll
Right.
make 40 viewers upset.
Right? What I said, I'm not. No spoilers. No spoilers. All I'm saying is,
You better
It's pretty
stop
good.
talking.
what? Not allowed to say
In a
that the
hunt.
movie's good anymore? No bueno.
Very quick clears by Survivor.
Yeah.
Not getting
Envy-
enough damage as they should.
Envy definitely getting the clears out.
And do you know if we'll be playing a 5th map, or if this is the last map?
Euros historically don't like finale, and this is that kind of Euro tournament, but Zen would know, and why should anybody else check when we have Zen to ask? So...
Zen making his best effort to ignore you.
He's only pretending to ignore me.
Still works.
Apparently this is the finale and we're retarded.
Of course, if you ask for a finale, you'd be brain dead.
Yeah. So,
GG, no finale.
yep, GG no re.
So, Team Envy needs to put their
Button
game face
down.
on
Yep,
if they
need
want
to button down
to
and
end
make
this.
it with this health bonus.
what a hit! Stumble and spit.
Thing humping me.
Very impressive jockey down into the hole.
Very
No
impressive
sooner-
hunter stumble.
No sooner do I say they need to button down and keep this bonus than they lose one person's permanent health.
Good job, you jinxed it.
Yep, I jinxed their janks.
Get jinx, please. Boomers and boomers and hunters and tumors.
Got me.
Why are you stealing my song? That's my
Hey,
jingle.
I remixed it. That was different.
The remix?
With a quad boom. Oh man, that one guy in the back. Will he be able to catch up? No, he is stuck, but his team doesn't care, or they don't know.
Team
heard-
do not care.
I think in Europe they don't have mics. There's like a
Yeah,
shortage.
they actually use in-game. So
Ooh. And Jockey, very
Oh.
nice bod.
poor Deck just like team left him behind. Jockey capitalized.
Beautiful
Boomer
staggered
booms
hit.
On. Oh,
Oh, that
Poor-
reset.
this
All
is-
these holes. Wow, so many
He's-
holes.
He is all the way downstairs. I think that they might just leave him down there.
I think it's probably gonna be GG now.
Yeah, I mean they just decided, fuck you, Deck.
Who's the captain of this team, actually?
Deck.
They just left their captain? Oh, I think Dex need to be recruiting a new team after this.
All right. Flo is submitting his application for the Asian team.
Ha. I don't know about that.
I need some help.
Dex just looking up at the sky, wondering, where did I go wrong?
If you ask me, I think Zen should be on NV. Because I don't think that they have the right amount of stupid. They need a little bit of stupid. And I think Zen could bring that to the table.
What makes you say that?
You know, if it's the right kind of stupid, it could actually be it could actually be an asset to them.
That's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? You add a little bit of stupid. If it's the right kind of stupid, it could do big things. What do you think, Zen?
Get ready.
And the poor Rochelle.
That forklift, though!
The forklift does not instant in cap, but it's like those cars on Parish 5. Just knocks the survivor off their feet.
And that forklift is still not falling off. It's like...
Last one up is Kimchi, just getting hit with hittables left, right, and center.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Team USA wins by 220 points.
Yeah, it was a relatively close game. After the kind of false start and then all that stuff, I think this is pretty much how Team USA saw it ending.
Turned out to be a pretty good match after all.
Yeah. Once everybody started deciding they were going to play instead of complain, it worked out pretty well.
So shall we go to a backstage interview with Team USA?
Oh, backstage interview with Team USA. That's cray-cray.
Unless you have their mumble information, you come. Plan has the mumble information, so I will be entering their mumble for a backstage interview.
All right, do it.
Disconnected from server. Connected.
Congratulations, Team USA, on your victory
Can you
over Team Envy.
Can
Would
you
you be interested in a backstage interview?
Of course.
Plan third channel.
So in the beginning, when you guys were starting, what was all that about?
Trying to play CSGO, so if you want to switch channels, that'd be perfectly fine.
Anybody, if you guys are down for interview, switch to White Nigga's channel.
Plan entered channel.
I don't think they're gonna come for an interview.
They're not. That was their set way of saying, get the fuck out of here.
Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Team USA, typical as USA is, would not want to give an interview.
That's fun.
Well,
They just fought hard, and you can't blame the guys for being tired.
yeah, it was a very stressful game, considering how it took too long to start, and it was a lot of disconnecting and a lot of drama. And just like Color said, there's a lot of divas on that team, as you may have told. But thank you guys for viewing another edition of EQ Tournament. If you guys would like to see more of these kind of games, you could hit that follow button down there, and I'll catch you guys next time. This is Flo signing out.
And this is Plan signing off.